A Double-Dyed Deceiver by O. Henry.
Thinking of buying that our Golf buddy?
Why, no, I reckon not. I was just looking at it. I've never seen one before.
I'm going to Buenos Aires. I ought to weighed anchor an hour ago.
Is that your ship out there?
Why, yes, if you want to call a schooner a ship, and I don't mind lying, but you better say Miller and Gonzalez owners.
Where are you going to?
Buenos Aires, coast of South America. I forgot what they called the country the last time I was there. Cargo, lumber, iron, and machetes.
What kind of country is it, hot or cold?
Warmish, buddy, but a regular paradise lost for elegance of scenery and beauty of geography. You're wakened every morning by the sweet singing of red birds with 7 purple tails and the sighing of breezes and the posies and roses.
That sounds to me. What will be the money for you to take me out there?
$24, grub and transportation, second cabin. I haven't got a first cabin yet, though.
You've got my company.
All right, buddy. I hope your ma won't blame me for this childish escape of yours. Glad to meet you, mister.
Bill Dalton. They call me Lano Kid back in the Rio Grande territory.
I'm Thacka. Now, if you take that cane bottom towel. Now, if you've come to invest, you want somebody to advise you. These dingies around here will cheat you out of the gold in your teeth if you don't understand their ways.
Much obliged, but if it wasn't for my coin shucks and a little bag in my back pocket, I wouldn't be alive for a minute.
They speak Spanish here. Now, you'll need an interpreter. If there's anything I can do, why, I'd be delighted. If you're buying fruit lands or looking for a concession of any sort, you want somebody who knows the ropes to look out for you.
I speak Spanish about 9 times better than I do English. They spoke it on the range where I come from, and I'm not in the market for anything.
Let me see your hand. I can do it. Your flesh is hard as wood and as healthy as babies. It'll heal in a week. Just step here, will you?
You haven't eaten loco weed, have you?
12 years ago, they lost Kid. No, he didn't die. He was a wild little devil, even if he wasn't but 8 years old. Everybody knows about it. He was seen once afterward in Texas, but they never heard anything more of him. Old Eureka spent thousands of dollars having him looked for. But Madame was broken up worst of all. The kid was her life. She wears mourning yet. But they say she believes he'll come back to her someday and never gives up hope. On the back of the boy's left hand was tattooed a flying eagle carrying a spear in his claws. That's it. You're not so slow. I can do it. I never knew till now. In a week, I'll have the eagle bird with the frog sticker blended in so you think you were born with it. I brought a set of needles and ink just because I'd sure you drop in someday, Mr. Dalton.
I thought I told you my name.
All right, kid. It won't be that long. How does Senorito Eureka sound for a change?
I've never played Sun, not any that I remember of. What's the plan of your roundup anyway?
Are you within, dear son?
Watch over here, yo bingo.
A strange story by O. Henry. In the northern part of Boston, there once dwelt an honest family by the name of Smothers. The family consisted of John Smothers, his wife, himself, their little daughter, 5 years of age, and her parents, making 6 people toward the population of the city when counted for a special write-up, but only 3 by actual count. One night after supper, the little girl was seized with a severe colic, and John Smothers hurried to town to get some medicine.
I'll go get you some medicine.
He never came back. The little girl recovered in time and grew up to womanhood. Throughout time, the little girl also married, and after a few years had rolled around, she also had a little girl 5 years of age. She still lived in the same house where they dwelt when her father had left and never returned. One night, by a remarkable coincidence, her little girl was taken with a cramped colic on the anniversary of the disappearance of John Smothers, who would now have been her grandfather if he had been alive and had a steady job.
I'll go get some medicine for her.
Don't go, you too may disappear.
So John Smith did not go, and together they sat beside the bedside of little Pansy, for that was her name. After a little, Pansy seemed to grow worse, and John Smith again attempted to go for medicine, but his wife would not let him.
Don't go, you too may disappear.
Suddenly the door opened and an old man, stooped and bent, with long white hair, entered the room.
There's Grandpa.
The old man drew a bottle of medicine from his pocket and gave Pansy a spoonful. She got well immediately.